Hey, what's up guys, Tactiholics here, and today we're talking about a new product from Gear4Grunts. The Rapid Access Magazine Pod now has a new accessory, the RAMP DBA or Duty Belt Adapter. We'll get there in just 1 minute, but for those of you that might not be familiar with what the Rapid Access Magazine Pod is, you see these plastic magazine pouches right here. This is the Gear4Grunts RAMP. What it does is attaches to a MOLLE vest, obviously, holds MilSpec and polymer AR-15 mags, and it securely holds your magazines in an upright position, so when you're coming down out of that mag pouch into the gun, it's far less rotation, less spent energy to reload that firearm. It makes it a lot faster, a lot more efficient. So what the RAMP DBA is a platform that allows you to take your rapid access magazine pods and put them on something like a duty belt for law enforcement, a rigger's belt for general trainers, and we might be able to find a couple other uses for it. Let's take a look. So right here on my hip, I have a ramp attached to the duty belt adapter on top of a rigger's belt. It holds that magazine in the same position that it would on a vest, allowing for that very ergonomic, very fluid motion, straight down out of the ramp, up into the magazine well of the gun. Bullets facing up, nice and secure. All the great features of the ramp are still incorporated, protecting those rounds from dirt, from rattling around. Again, it's efficiency. So we're going to go ahead and run this thing on a duty belt, strap it onto a rigger's belt, take a few different looks at some different things, brainstorm some stuff. Let's get to shooting and see how this thing rolls. Alright guys, got the AR-15 out here ready to rock. I'm going to just check out using the ramps on a vest versus using the ramps on a hip. You know, it's cheaper than a battle belt, it's smaller than a battle belt. If you don't need an entire big heavy rig, this is a cost-effective way to go if you're going to a training class for ARs or whatever else. So we're not running any type of mechanic drill here or real-world application drill. I'm just going to go ahead and cycle through all these magazines and practice and kind of get a feel for drawing from my chest from a ramp as well as then from my hip from the ramp using that DBA. So let's rock and roll. A little bit of hiccup there coming down off the hip. You know, honestly, it takes a little bit of getting used to kind of come so far down when you're retrieving that magazine. But that is, again, part of the efficiency of the ramp system. So get used to it, run it a little bit, and we'll keep putting rounds through it and check it out. We might try it inverted. So let's go ahead and keep on having fun. So to put the ramp onto the DBA, I think it's a little bit easier if you fold the flaps open. It makes that DBA a little bit more pliable, so you can get it through the 4 mounting points on the back of the ramp. These things are very stiff, injection molded plastic or high density plastic of some type. So these things don't have a lot of give in them, so it could take a little while. But just like you'd put it onto a ramp or just put onto a plate carrier, slide the MOLLE loops over all 4 mounting attachments of the ramp just like that, halfway there. Now you get to this last one here, it can be a bit of a challenge. So find a way to force that MOLLE webbing all the way down past the bottom of that plastic tab. Get it inside just like that. And that's all there is to it. This thing is ready to go on a rigger's belt, duty belt, battle belt, whatever it is. Let's keep shooting. This is the Gear4Grunts ramp. Okay, now that we got the ramp mounted on the DBA, fold that open. If you're putting this on a duty belt for law enforcement application, just find a spot on your rig, where it's going to be comfortable. What we're going to do is go ahead and actually mount it this way with the ramp in the traditional position. We're gonna try that for a little while, and we might actually flip it around and see what happens that way too. Try some different things on here. But I got an open spot on my duty gear here, so just fold it right over. And the sizing of the ramp works really well. This is a 2-inch duty belt, so this stuff, the tabs here are cut at about 2 inches, so it's a really good, tight, secure fit. That Velcro prohibits it from sliding either direction, especially when you put this thing on over your inner belt with Velcro. That ramp is going to be locked into place. So let's go ahead and strap this thing on and run it. Okay, one more thing we're trying out is actually inverting the ramp on the DBA on the duty belt. The reason that I'm trying this out is sitting in a vehicle, not only sitting in a vehicle, but also the way I wear this baton with the rotating holster. It kind of conflicts. I mean, as you saw, it's actually pretty seamless, pretty easy, but mainly the big thing is sitting down, especially if you're law enforcement working in a car. It could be uncomfortable, and we're going to see if we can't run it this way as well. Now, granted, we are losing that efficiency and that fluidity of the ramp coming straight down and up into the mag well, but if you don't have that option, we're just kind of looking for something, thinking outside the box, that this might work for you. So we're going to go ahead and test it out and see how it works. Doing a little bit more critical thinking and examination on the Ramp DBA. A lot of squad cars, you're going to have your patrol rifle mounted up on the roof of the vehicle, the ceiling of the vehicle. This is not an active squad car anymore, so we don't have that luxury. So what I'm going to do is, let's say you're in a scenario where you get to a gunfight or whatever that is, you need to get that patrol rifle out and you get pinned down inside your vehicle. So we're taking this from an already unmounted the gun, and we're engaging a target. We're stuck inside here, maybe for all 30 rounds, which we don't have loaded up. We're expediting the process, but we also have some backup rounds. So let's see if this thing actually works sitting inside of a squad car, because this is something that could happen to you. That works just fine. Well, there you have it, guys. The Gear4Grunts Ramp DBA is a really versatile piece of gear. You know, I think if you're spending a lot of time in a car, or depending on how your duty rig is set up, again, for me personally, I'm a little bit more comfortable with it in the inverted position, although I do understand, I'm probably going to take some crap for it, but you are losing the efficiency of the ramp. It just worked better and was more comfortable for me sitting down a lot. When you're standing upright on a duty belt or a rigger's belt, coming actually down from the hip, you know, it felt kind of weird at first, but you do it a few times and the thing just works really well. It's really very, very slick. It's very easy, very fast, even coming from the hip. You know, at first it kind of felt like I was really overextending myself and trying to get room in there and pull down and all these weird things. Honestly, my initial impression when I got the ramps on my plate carrier a number of months ago was this is kind of weird. And I think it's only weird because it's different at first, but it doesn't take you very long to get used to the ramp system or the DBA system. So Gear4Grunts is, you know, kudos to you guys for continuing to bring us outstanding product that's efficient, it's simple, it's rugged, and it's affordable. I mean, those guys do great work. I think if you're in the market for something like this, you're hard-pressed to find anything else on the market that I'm aware of for LE application for being able to carry an extra AR-15 magazine on your person. I would highly recommend checking out the Gear4Grunts Ramp and the Ramp DBA. Kind of taking it one step further, you saw us shooting an AR-15 pistol in this video. Depending on the state that you're in, where we are here in Wisconsin, an AR pistol is a pistol. We can concealed carry those. It's kind of an interesting idea, if you do concealed carry an AR pistol in a backpack or some type of bag, to use that DBA on a rigger's belt, tuck your shirt over it, and there you got backup ammo. We all carry backup pistol ammo. Why not carry an additional 20 or maybe even 30 round magazine, depending on how you dress, where you are, for concealed carry? So that's, again, a little bit more versatility from the Ramp DBA. outstanding work. Go give Doug Mullen a shout. Tell him Tactiholics sent you. Check out the ramp, the DBA, everything. And as always, guys, be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube. Like, comment, share the videos around. We appreciate all your support and feedback. And help us get the word out there, and we'll keep the videos coming. We never quit.